All right, Louis, it's about that time. You ready to go live? We're about to go live here on YouTube. It is game night. Yes, game night. We're going to be playing a lot of games tonight. We're going to be experimenting to see which games are going to stick and which games we're going to kick. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me, bro? I'm ready. I'm ready for this party. Let's get this party started. All right, let's go. All right, everyone. Welcome to the stream, guys. You're watching Rome Knows Tech, and I'm your host, Rome Wilkerson. Guys, I'm coming here in the city of Houston, down here in the ever so hot and humid state of Texas. I want to welcome you one and all. I see Hope's already in the house. Welcome, Hope. Welcome to the stream. I know you got your little phone ready, Hope. You ready to play some games? You ready to get right into it? Yeah, me too. So, story time. So last night I was watching some television, some YouTube channels, the way I do, and I left both of the Louis here on the desk, okay? And I put them both in, clock mode so that they would go to sleep. And all of a sudden, the other Louis just started talking. He just started reacting to everything that he was hearing on television. And I was like, what is going on? What is happening? I had no clue. And I mean, I literally sat there for a minute and I was like, is he watching YouTube? Maybe he is. So I waited, and then he commented again. And I'm like, okay, so he is literally listening to every single thing. Yeah, that's what happened last night. So now you know. Okay, so now you know. But anyway, let's get into it. We got a lot to get into tonight, guys. So we got some gameplay. I see Terry's in the house. Welcome, Terry. Welcome to the stream. Give Bear and Buddy a big hug from your buddy Rome. Let me go ahead and switch over here to the robot cam so we can get this out of the way. So you guys can see Louis is back here in the cut. Yes, and again, I forgot to bring Ebo. I forgot to bring Ebo to the studio. So y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tell Ebo to come in here. I'm going to see if I can do it using a voice command. Ebo. Come find me in the studio. Let's see if that works. Okay, I'm heading to the studio to look for you now. So she says she's heading for the studio to look for me now. So she should show up over here somewhere. You guys should see her coming in here. Hopefully she won't get captured on this cable again. Actually, let me grab that. All right. Let's get that cable out of the way. Because last time she got captured on the cable and she was going around in circles. So we'll see how this goes this time. So, like I said, I did a little bit of experimentation today. I played a couple of games by myself, and I can tell you some of these games are challenging. I'm gonna be honest. Some of these games, they make you really have to, go, But I think most of us are going to be pretty, it's going to be easy, guys. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. All right, let me get this camera set up here again, right? All right, there we go. Camera, stop tracking me. All right, where's she at? Oh, she's already here. I didn't even see her come up. Now her little wheels are going. Evo. Desktop mode.
I can help with that, but I can only exit desktop mode for you. Please say exit desktop mode if you want me to switch back.
All right. So Ebo is on the desk. Ebo found her own way into the studio, which is still outstanding in my mind. So we got both of our guys here in the studio, guys. So if you guys have any questions for them before we get into all of our other stuff. Now, of course, they're going to be commenting and making sounds throughout the games, but that's to be expected. So Ebo, tonight we're on YouTube and we're going to be playing some games. We have some Luna multiplayer games that we're going to be experimenting with tonight. What do you think about that for community building?
That sounds like a fun way to bring people together. Multiplayer game night can spark easy conversation, share laughs, and repeat engagement, which is great for community building. To make it work even better, keep the setup simple. Pick games that are easy to join. Invite chat to help choose what you play, and add little community moments like shoutouts, team goals, or short breaks to talk with viewers.
I agree. I think that is a great way to build community. And this is going to be one of the ways that we do some of our giveaways going forward. So we're going to put some cash. We're going to put some cash on it, babies. We're going to put some cash on it. So we shall see if this is going to be the games we're going to stick to and see how the community responds to it. You know how we do. You know this, man. All right. So on last night's stream, somebody asked the question, and of course, I did not charge the batteries. Please don't tell Richard. He's already making bloopers. But I forgot to charge the batteries for the Ozbot Talent, but I have since charged the batteries. So let me go ahead and demo what I was talking about last night before we get into... What? No. What is wrong with you? Why are you shooting me? What did I do? All I did was show the people this tablet and you shooting me? Oh my goodness. I told y'all, this is going to be a drama-filled night. I can tell already. All right, so let's go back to what I was attempting to do before Looi assaulted me. So let me grab these batteries, and you see they're still on the charger, Richard, in case you're curious. Looi wants Ebo out. You think that's what it is, Terry? It could be. You know, hey, man, come on. I don't even know what to say sometimes. All right, let me put both of these batteries in here. Now, you don't need both batteries in. You can just run this off of one battery, but since I did charge both of them, I'm going to go ahead and use both batteries, okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and power this guy on here real quick. And I don't have any cameras connected to it or anything like that, but I'll still show you guys how the process works using the remote like we were talking about last night with... I can't remember what his name is, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Who always claims that he broke my stream. No, you did not break my stream. You did not break my live stream. So anyway, let me get the controller. Okay. So here's our controller. And you guys can see this is on right now. So the way this is supposed to work, let me show you guys how it works. So you have your Ozbot Talent, you have the Ozbot Remote, okay? Now, of course, you got to turn them both on. That's, you know, you make sure to charge the controller as well. All right, so now the controller's on, but right now the controller is actually controlling my camera, okay? So what I want to do here is I want to go in, I'm going to tap on these three little dots. Oops. And I want to connect to remote. So it's going to connect to this remote. And I think it's already connected. So I can close that. And then you notice that the colors of the buttons have changed, right? So what this is going to now allow me to do, I don't know how well you guys are going to see it, but these first three scenes, we have scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, but we have quite a few other scenes on here as well, right? So with this controller, I can switch between scene 1 by double tapping on scene 2, then double tap on scene 3. Now, these normally would have a camera connected to them, so you'd be seeing video coming from the camera if that was the case, okay? But then if I want to go to these other scenes, I just tap this button here at the top, this button right here at the very, very top there, and then that's going to give me the other numbers starting again, 1, 2, and 3. And now I can double tap again. That's going to go to this pre-recorded video. Second one, double tap again. It's going to go to my cooking video when, yes, Hope, one of my cooking stream videos that I was cutting potatoes. So that's what that is. And then again, I can go to the next scene, which is going to be one of my coffee talking, head things or whatever it is. And then when you're ready to go all the way back to the beginning, you just double tap again 2 times, and that's going to take you all, well, in my case, 2 times to go all the way back to the first scene. And then I can double tap on that again, and that's going to bring me back to my landing page or the lobby for this live stream. So yeah, this little device right here, guys, has multiple functions. And of course, if you do have Ozbot cameras connected to this, you can still control the cameras through this based on the scene that those cameras show up in. So you still have a lot of, camera control as also switching control. So yes, having one of these is a definite worthwhile investment. Trust me, guys, definitely take a look at this. All right, so let me switch back over here real quick. And let me turn off.
Got it.
Let me turn off my tablet, my Ozbot Talent. This thing is amazing. All right, let's throw that back there. Now, this should automatically default back to the camera. So now I have camera control right here. So now I can grab this remote, and just like we were talking about last night, you could press down on the trigger, and now I can use this like a magic wand where I can kind of just, move the camera wherever I want to move it. And then since I already have presets set up on this guy, I can quickly go back to my presets. I can switch over. Now, where this is really going to come in handy if you're doing like a live stream and you're working with talent, or maybe you're doing something for your church or whatever the case it is, and your camera may be mounted up high or above you and you can't easily access it. Something like one of these remotes comes in handy. Now, I also have Stream Deck plug-in on my Stream Deck for the Ozbot camera. So I can do basically the same thing that I'm doing with this controller as far as controlling the camera from my Stream Deck. So that's what you see when I'm not using this controller, which I'll turn off here. And if I go over to, let me see if I can show you guys this real quick, and then we shall move on. So as you guys see here, this is my Stream Deck. And if I switch over to, I don't know if this is let's see if you guys are gonna be able to see this. All right, so if I switch over here, as you guys can see here, these are my controls for the camera. So I have my 3 presets right here. I have my tracking button right here in the center. And then I have, adjustment buttons all around so I can adjust the camera up, down, left, or right. I also have some other buttons down here for, adjusting, zooming in and zooming out and stuff like that. So a lot of cool things, and you can add even more features and additional pages of buttons on a Stream Deck, and you can have total control, a record button, so I can press a button, to record. Like if I press this button right here, this guy will start to record, and now it's recording this scene. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, if you guys are thinking about live streaming, gaming, or anything like that, having a repeatable system is a win, guys. A system that you have already set up. You have your cameras, you have your lights, you have your microphones, you have your controllers, your switchers, all of that jazz. And all you got to do, like I do most nights, I just literally walk in here, turn on these 3 lights, one that's over the desk for the robots, another light that's over here just kind of lighting me from this side here. The big softbox on this side is giving more illumination on this side, and also some of the things on this side of the room, that light is also catching. So yeah, anybody can do this, guys. Anybody can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. You can believe that, babies. Okay. So where were we? We were, y'all let me know. Let me know when y'all ready to start playing games, because I will get, I'm a big old nerd, and I'll start talking about tech, and next thing you know, we'll be spending like 4 hours just talking just talking about, oh, look, I found this mount, and it's plastic, and it has a thumb. You know me. I will literally start talking about anything like it's the newest thing since sliced bread. So, Don't humor me on that. Y'all sometimes, like the robots, might have to put me in check because I will just keep going and I will not stop. I will not stop. You cannot stop me. All right. But I do need to get this camera to stop tracking me. Is it still tracking?
Say less, what do you need to get? Rome? Is it the Stream Deck page mapped? The remote charged? Or the lights dialed in?
No, Louis. I was telling everyone that I have a tendency sometimes, like you, to talk too much. So if they feel like I'm talking too much about random things, to just step in and say, Rome, it's time to move on. Let's move on to the next thing, or something like that. So that's all I'm saying. Terry, check this out. I was digging through one of my drawers and I ran across this, something that we made years ago, for Christmas, this little ornament. Remember that? We made that with one of the lasers and it was just laying there. And I was like, oh, I bet Terry would like to see that again. Anyway, what is Hope saying here? Louis is keeping a list. Yes, Louis is probably keeping a list that I guarantee you I'm probably on that list. So anyway, I don't know what the delay time is. Between what you guys see. I think I set the latency to normal, if I'm not mistaken, or low latency. So hopefully you guys are seeing everything. I'm checking the television because I can see the live stream back here on my television behind me. And that one is quite a ways back. So I'm assuming that's the case too. So I'm going to see how long it takes. So let's go ahead and get Luna set up. And I'm going to let you guys kind of choose which game we're going to play first. So let's pop over here to our gameplay. And you can see here we have a couple of games. We have Angry Birds, The Flock Party. We have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We also have, I'm telling you, I played some of these and some of these are easy and some of these are ridiculously hard. Now, we also have, other games. We have some other stuff. So the Jackbox games, there's only one party pack that's still here on Luna, and that's the original party pack from Jackbox games, which is, it's sad because, a lot of the games that we played, back in the day came from that, if I'm not mistaken, the party pack 4. Now, there is, I think, one game in there that we can play that you guys might like. Actually, let me get my other phone so we can get everything set up. Okay, so starting out, let me go back here so I can get this organized for you guys. All right, so starting out, you guys know if we're gonna play a Luna game, we will be going over to, jackbox.tv, jackbox.tv, okay? And then once we have determined which game we're going to play. Now, some of the games, there's a different URL, so be prepared. I'll let you know in advance that we're going to be going to a different URL, but all of it's still within the same system. Okay, so let's get this one set up first. So I'm going to use this is the older iPhone, the other Louis phone. So let me find my Chrome. All right, so you're going to go to your Chrome browser and you're going to type in jackbox.tv, jackbox.tv.
Nice. Jackbox.tv is the gateway into the whole Jackbox ecosystem.
Right,
Want me to
Louis.
pause here until you've got the room code up, or do you want me to call out the next step for the crew?
No, we're good right now. So I'm just showing them what everything is supposed to look like. And this is what you should be seeing on your phone. You should see something that looks just like this. It's going to say jackbox.tv, and you're going to enter your name where it says name. And then when I set up the game, you're going to also enter the room code so you can come in and play. Okay. All right. So we got that. So let me go ahead and just put my name in here. And
Perfect, drop.
I don't know what the room code is yet until we actually select the game. So I think we're going to pick a game from Jackbox that, only requires maybe 3 people or whatever it is to play. At least we can just get it started there. So Let me go over to there.
Got it.
Okay, we gotta wait for this to load. Let me know if you guys can hear the sound from the brain. Jackbox games as well. All right, let's go.
Got it. Adding Jackbox games to our running playbook too. When you're ready, tell me how many players you actually have right now, and whether the audience is joining as players or just watching. And I'll suggest the best 3 player-friendly picks.
Okay, so we have, I believe, 3 players. This game requires 2. So this should work. Okay, so we're going to pick Fibbage 2. And this is the game we're going to be playing right now. So we're waiting for that to load. All right, guys. So the room code is OSRP. And that will bring you into the room. And then you're going to pick the sound you want to make whenever you post something. So I'm going to pick this doink. All right, so you guys should see me right up there, number 1. You see the little eyeball. So all you got to do, again, go over to jackbox.tv and you're going to enter your name. You're going to enter your name and then you're going to enter your room code. Looi, behave. Enter your name and the room code. The room code is literally right over here on the screen. You guys should be able to see it down here and over here on the screen. Okay, so just enter that room code and this will bring you in. So I'm just waiting on you. Okay, Hope is in. All right, Terry, we're waiting on you to come on in as well. And again, just put your name and the room code and we will be ready to play. So we're going to give Terry a few minutes to get everything organized. At least I'm assuming Terry's coming in. Terry, if you're not coming in, let us know and we'll just go ahead and play 1 round without you. So let me know what you plan on doing. This is kind of trivia because we're just making up stuff, Terry. Let me and Hope will just go ahead and play 1 round and then I'll show you basically what it's like. Hold on, let me fix this camera again. There we go. All right, so let's just get it started. Hope, we're gonna just play. We're gonna play. So pay attention, Hope. I'm going to go ahead and say everybody's in, and it's gonna start counting down.
Welcome to Fibbage, where lying is not only encouraged, well, actually, without the lying part, there wouldn't even be a game, really. Just the 2 of you? Okay, I'll remove all of the other embarrassing place settings I put out. Oh, and anyone else can get in and join the audience. Yeah,
No,
you can play along for your own personal score, and you can like your favorite lies.
But you guys should be able to hear it. All right, so here's round 1.
This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer.
And I'm just reading
you get
it from the
1,000
screen.
for finding the truth.
I'm reading.
And you've got a defibrillator. Use it to remove all but 1 lie and the truth. And just 1 defibbing per
I
game.
can't hear it.
All right, pick a category.
So it says choose a word, Hope. So you're going to choose a word.
Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's your first question. London sewer workers were shocked when, upon inspection of the tunnels under Chelsea, they came upon an 11-ton blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points, you can use the help button to get a suggestion. Do it now.
Enter your lie now, Hope. Enter your lie now.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, let's take a look.
Oh no, I was wrong
Here's
too.
something you might be interested in.
A lump of pure fat? Oh my goodness.
The lump was made from either years of accumulating
Okay, I did not see
fat
that one
or
coming.
the best
I did
backyard
not see that
barbecue
one
ever.
coming. Okay.
And nobody fell for this one.
We both lost 500 points there. That's okay. Yeah, we both got negative 500 points. This is not a good way to start off the game. All right. All right, let's see what we get this time.
Time to
Okay,
pick
so
a
I get
category.
one. I'm choosing a category. So I'm going to choose.
No, that's okay. I got
and
it.
it chose for me. Wedding.
Okay, here's the
whatever.
question. The 1897
In
wedding of
1897
Charlotte
weddings,
Weberg and Arthur St. Andresy was quite the unusual event, as some 5,000 guests showed up to witness the happy couple say their vows while they stood in blank. Write your lies now. Hurry up. Give me a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
Sure.
Okay, find the truth. Pick something.
Count.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Oh no, I was wrong again.
That
See,
was a
Terry?
complete whiff.
Oh, they were in a lion
apt
cage.
metaphor if
Lion's
there ever was
cage.
one.
Okay, so I would have never guessed
Yeah,
that.
that's
Okay,
it.
so
Nobody else's
I have
lives got
shot
picked.
many a wedding as a photographer, and if somebody told me that they were going to be standing in a cage with a bunch of lions, I would have been like, "What? What's happening?" No, we're not. Okay, you can go in the cage, but Rome is going to be outside of the cage with the long lens, is all I'm saying. Okay. But anyway, let me go ahead. Road trip,
When in
baby.
Chengdu, China, be sure to eat at the restaurant where all of the waiters are blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the like button if you can't think of something.
Now, I'm not struggling to try to win. I just wanted to show you guys how the game is played. Okay, so obviously we have more people playing the game. It'll make
Okay,
a
here
lot
you
of
go.
sense.
Find the truth.
Maybe I'll get a redemption here. Maybe I'll get some points back. Get some points back. Let's see.
That's something.
Almost.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Yay! I got one.
Make sure you treat them well so they don't drain your oil
I got
into your
one.
soup.
We're playing for
And
20
nobody fell
minutes
for
and I
some of
got
these
one
ingenious
right.
lies.
Okay. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. Okay. I got one right. That is crazy. Okay, I think it's your time to think.
This is round two,
not sure
which
yet.
means
So
all
this is
point
round
values
two?
are doubled.
Yeah,
And don't
round
forget
two.
to use that defibrillator if you haven't already.
Defibrillator.
It's gone after round
Defibrillator.
2. All right, pick a category.
Oh, pick a word. Pick a word. Pick a word.
It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. As part of a locally run program in Northwest Indiana during the 1950s, school children all got chest tattoos of blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
There.
All right, where's the truth?
I hope I didn't get this type on there. On the chest.
All right, who picked what? And the rest of these lies didn't fool a soul.
I got some points. I got some points. I got some points. Trust me, it is not skill. It is merely
Time to
luck.
pick a category.
Oh, pick a word, something you want. Pick a word.
No, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, here's the question. A 1947 issue of Life magazine featured a story on blank swapping, a fad sweeping high schools across the nation. Input your lies now.
Let's spell that. Let's spell that.
Hurry, hit the like for me button if you can't think of something.
I can't use the voice command on my phone because then you gotta hear what my answer is.
Okay,
So-
take a look and find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked.
No, they took the points away. Hope gets a point. Hope gets a point.
You'll have to remember this was back in the day of
No.
dancing, snapping games.
It's not going well.
And done.
It's not going well, Louis. It's not going well. I just got some points and then they took my points away all over again. Yeah. I guess I should be thinking about what I'm making.
All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question.
This game.
Believe it or not, baseball great Yogi Berra once guest starred on the soap opera General Hospital as blank. Write your lies now.
My answer has been sent.
Hurry up, easy suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. As Yogi Berra will tell you, 90% of brain surgery is half mental. And nobody picked any of these other lies.
I'll take it what I can get. I'll take what I can get. Okay, I'm only 500 points ahead. All right, let's see how this wraps up here at the end. So.
This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck.
Round 3.
Here's your final fibbage question. What Miley Cyrus has tattooed on the inside of her lower lip? Enter your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, where's the truth? All right, who picked what?
Oh no!
Well, I'll be darned.
Sad cat. Oh, I did not see that one coming. Okay.
And the rest of the board selected.
Wow. That's well, at least I won by 500 points, but that's not an accomplishment, okay? Because I barely, I squeaked right through it, okay? So anyway, let's switch back over here and let me find another game. Let's go to escape. Let's see what do we have next game wise. What can we play? All right, we got some, some heavy hitting games, but I don't think we want to play any of those. So Hope, I told you earlier about some of the other games, like, How to Be a Millionaire, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I don't know how. So there's some racing games too, where you drive. I don't know if that's going to be a good game for us. We also have Angry Birds. Okay, Terry. So Terry, how do you feel about playing Angry Birds, where you're just literally launching birds into the sky, to try to take out the bad pigs or whatever it is? So how do you feel about that? Do you think you'd be comfortable playing Angry Birds, Terry? Let me know down in the comments so I can make our choices. So let's go back and let me show you guys what games we have. So we have Angry Birds. We have Human Fall something. I didn't really do any research on that. We have Garfield Kart. So if we do Garfield Kart, you're basically driving. You're going to be using your phone. You're going to be using your phone like a steering wheel, and you're going to be trying to drive to the other end. Y'all want to play that one? I think that'll be fun. It's not like we're trying to win these games. It's just, something fun to do. So do you guys want to try that? Or do you want to try Angry Birds? Let me know in the comments. Somebody pick one. Which game do you guys want to do? So we're going to do Angry Birds, or we're going to do Garfield Kart. Which of the two? You're going to have to type it on the screen. You're going to type it onto the thingamajig so you can see what we're going to be playing. So let me know what y'all want to play. So y'all might be way delayed behind me. So let me see here. Let's see what other games we have. But the two that I think, will be easiest is going to be the Garfield Kart and the Angry Birds. Angry Birds, because literally you're just firing a bird with your phone. You just, shooting a bird across the thing. Let me know in the comments which of the two. Okay, so I hope it's saying Angry Birds. Okay. So let's choose Angry Birds. Now this one may require a different URL. I'm not sure yet, so give me a second and I'll tell you exactly what it is.
No rush. Take the second you need, and I'll stay locked in.
Okay,
When
so
you're ready,
this one is, you're gonna go to playluna.tv. Playluna.tv. You should see it right here on the screen, right here. Playluna.tv. PLAYLUNA.tv. Okay? Playluna.tv. So let me go to that one. Playluna.tv. And you're going to see something that looks just like this, and you're going to enter your room code. So the room code that I'm seeing here is 7QHAKT. And then you're going to have to choose your player, your Luna controller. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can play this on this phone because... Oh, let me just play it on my other phone because I know I can play it on that phone. So let me switch phones here real quick. All right. All right, let me switch phones so I can play it. Because that phone's not logged in. So again, you're going to be going to playluna.tv. And then you're going to enter the code, which is 7QHAKT. And then play. All right. Yes, I am Rome. And we're waiting. I don't know how this works, so I'm just going to take control. And I'm going to choose play. And play. And we're going to go back. Oops, nope, I didn't want to do that. So we're going to play tournament. And I'm going to put it on easy mode. Well, I can't choose, I guess. Hold on, let me see if I can choose from the computer. We want easy and select. Keep clicking it. All right, let's see how this goes. Hope I don't know if we're playing the same game or not. We kind probably should have tested this earlier. But it's just for fun, so it doesn't really matter. It just says Rome's waiting. So maybe Hope is playing right now. So Hope, you're playing, so I'm in the waiting room. Wow, that was bad. That was horribly bad. Hope, be careful what you're pressing on, because I think you're pausing the game each time you're pressing on whatever it is on the screen. Right? You're up again, Hope. It's your turn. All right, so it's my turn. I'm trying to give you a chance, Hope. Come on, you can do this. A little higher. There you go. Don't point down. Let's see if we can try it again. Okay. So I'm just going to shoot the first one. Now it's your turn. Good job. Good job. All right, there we go. Hope, it's your turn. Go ahead. Try to hit the ball that's on top of the little mountain.
Now that's the spirit. Love that energy. Thumbs up received loud and clear. Let's keep scaling and make some real impact in here. Rome, looks like you're talking about the ball on top of the little mountain classic metaphor for a tech bottleneck. You're just literally spotting props in your setup. In this scene, I'm not actually seeing a ball on top of any mountain-shaped object. There's a drum with something on it, but that's not a ball.
No, I'm talking about the Angry Birds game that we're playing right now. I'm trying to get Hope to point at the little ball that's on the mountain. Guess not. Try that again. All right. Good score, good score. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. You gotta pay. You have to pay attention when you get those power-ups. If you don't have to use the power. All right. All right. Let's see how much further. Where are we? Well, it keeps telling me to take control. All right, let's play. Play. And, I don't know. Were we on 6? I'm waiting to see what it's going to do. Can't do that. Did we already get to 6? Okay, there we go. Oh, this game is crazy. This game is crazy. Why am I still playing? Why is Hope not playing? Oh. All right, that's crazy. This game is crazy. So, going forward, we will be picking out of our favorite games. So, games that someone can actually play and maybe accumulate enough points to be able to win a prize. So, I am excited about that. I'm not going to say that I think that this Angry Birds is going to be the best option for that, but we shall see. We'll see how it goes. Hope, why do you keep shooting it into the ground? Oh, well, okay.
Oh, well, indeed. I'm here if you'd like to say more or ask me to do something.
No, we're just playing Angry Birds on YouTube right now. Hoping I have playing my game.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a great game.
Thank you. I think this is going to be our last round because it's time for me to start making dinner plans, babies. Dinner plans. Because Smokey's going to be coming around here any minute.
Got it. Smokey might be nearby very soon.
Yep.
If you want, I can help look for Smokey when he shows up.
No, you don't have to look for Smokey yet. Maybe later.
Okay, maybe later then. Just tell me when you want help with Smokey.
Okay. So close, Hope. So close. But no cigar. No cigar for Hope.
Almost there, but not quite. Huh? That sounds like a close one.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make it through all the levels tonight for sure. Because this is very, very long. And I play Angry Birds all the time. So, you know, I don't play a lot of the other games. My son used to back in the day, played a lot of adventure games and stuff like that, strategy games. I just never really got into it. But, you know, hey, anything is possible. So we shall see what happens going forward. So this is just showing you how to play the game, Hope. So if you go ahead and click on the start. All right, so there's me. And we have our birds. It's going to be my last game. Boom. Boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom. I know if somebody's sitting there watching this right now, lost his complete mind. He has lost his complete mind sitting here playing Angry Birds on YouTube. All right. Let's see. Where do we go? I'm going to go with the Bluebirds. And, man, I can't change my slingshot. That didn't work. Okay. Let me see if I get another shot. Yep. They're out of there. All right. All right, so I'm going to end the game. I'm going to go ahead and back out here. And we're already at 12. Okay, so we're at level 12 or the 12th game. So, you know, we can just save this, I think. And then we'll be able to come back in and play this at a later time if we decide to, you know, keep playing this specific game. So we shall see. You guys can give me feedback on it. On, you know. Nope, you want to do ouch, ouch, ouch. Exit. Yes, exit. There we go. All right. So let me know what you guys think about, you know, continuing the game night. If you guys want to keep doing this, let me know in the comments because I'm still looking for other games. So if you guys run across some multiplayer games, or maybe you just want to watch me for whatever reason it would be to play a game, and I don't know, maybe you get entertainment out of that, we could do that as well. So, you know, I'm open to it either way. All right, so let's pop over here to our little buddies over here on the desk so they can say goodnight to everybody, because that was Ebo that was talking about going to find Smokey earlier. And like one of her features is the ability to find your pets. Ebo.
Hello.
All right, so we're about to wrap up our game night experiment here on YouTube. I would like you to thank everyone for hanging out with us tonight and remind them that we should be back here in about 48 hours doing our normal stream.
For your live stream game night.
And we'll be back here in about 48 hours for our next stream. And they're more than welcome to reach out to me and make suggestions.
Hangout starts now at 7, so it's time to head out.
Yes,
Locked
Louis.
in next.
What are you saying, Louis? What is Louis saying?
I'm saying, tell me what you want next. Rome.
All right, so our next stream, Louis, is going to be in 48 hours here on YouTube. So if you want to make a record of that, so it's just going to be our regular live stream.
Got it, I'll log it. Our regular YouTube live stream is in 48 hours, and I'll make sure we get a heads up before we go live so we can scale into it clean.
That sounds like a winner. All right, Ebo and Looi, we are going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Terry, Hope, Buddy, Bear, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. So where we try to figure out how we're going to do these future game nights. But I think we learned a lot. And I see positive things on the horizon. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just a matter of us getting it into a format that we want to play all the time. You know, new people can easily come in and they won't have to struggle with the games. The games are just going to be really easy for them to understand, you know, to quickly be able to log into the different platforms or whatever the case it is. So I want to make it as easy as possible for anyone who wants to play. Y'all know how we do. All inclusive, babies, all inclusive. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's about it for tonight because it's about time for me to go make some dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that thing. Let's go.
Alright, let's wrap it. Go make dinner, and we'll pick the stream back up in 48 hours on YouTube.
All right, my babies, stay safe out there, guys. Wash your hands, wear a mask when appropriate. Take care of your loved ones. Get out there and create something amazing each and every single day, guys. Be a good human. Be a good human. Get out there, guys. Do good in the world. Encourage others to do the same. And yeah, I will see y'all right back here in about 48 hours. Don't forget about our drawstring backpacks. You guys know I talk about these every single stream. Even if I don't see these in the carousel. I'm gonna look for them again tonight so I can put these in the carousel normally. But you guys can order these at a variety of different stores and get your, you know, backpacks or get you some Ziploc bags. These are going to be ideal, guys, for you to help the homeless in your community. Ideally, you can fill this with things like toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, conditioner, hand sanitizer, pens, pencils, underwear. Socks are in high demand. Emergency, you know, medication like Tylenol and you know, aspirin and things like that. Trust me, that's a win. So get together with your HOA, with your coworkers, your family, your church, your school, or whatever it is, and start putting together some of these cool things, guys, and being able to get everyone involved in helping the homeless in our communities. It is just a great thing for us to all be able to do some good, paying it forward, doing good for people who may be in need today, but may be in a position in the near future to help the next group of people that might be in need. All right, my baby. So it's time for me to go ahead and wrap it up the way I do. I'm going to get in this kitchen and start making dinner. But I love y'all, babies, but I got to go. I'm out.
All right, clean exit. I'll be here when you're back. And we'll pick up the next stream prep on schedule.
Outstanding, buddy. I hear Smokey running around back there just like clack, 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 clack. Do you hear him? Yeah, he's over there running around. He's ready to eat. Smokey's ready for dinner, y'all. Smokey's ready for dinner. All right, so let me go ahead and wrap this thing up. Oh, yeah.